everyone, it's Misty. Welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be sharing with you guys some of my September favorites. I have a few fragrance favorites and combinations that I've been wearing. I have a few beauty favorites, and I have a lifestyle or like a fashion favorite. Fashion favorite. So let's just jump right in. I'm trying to talk about things that I haven't talked about, except for the fragrances, because these are truly just the things that I've been loving this month. So let's just get started. All right, so this past week when we went to my niece's wedding, I took 2 fragrance combinations to wear. So the first one is the one that I basically wore the entire time. Like, you know, down the trip down there, the trip back, and then like just when we were doing casual stuff, dinners and hanging out and stuff like that, shopping. So what I wore was the Pinkberry Clouds and the matching lotion. You know it. And I actually ended up using the Ariana Grande's Ari, her first perfume. This is what I layered with the Pinkberry Clouds. So what I do is, like, if it's at night or if I'm just wanting to be, you know, if I'm not going anywhere, if I'm just kind of hanging out, you really only use the Pinkberry Clouds, because this is just such a warm, comforting, creamy, sweet, marshmallowy scent. I love it. But if I'm going out and I want to wear this, I want to elevate it just a little bit to kind of like make it smell a little bit more perfumey, if you will. So I have found that Ari is the perfect combination. This smells sweet. It's a little tart, but not too much. And it just adds like a really nice fragrance along with the Pinkberry Clouds. So if you have these 2, try them together. I think they are super nice. The next thing that I wore, so I wanted, for the wedding, I wanted to save that, and I wanted to wear my Miss Dior. So my brand new Miss Dior, the 2021, I wore this, and I actually wore the Body Milk, so the lotion that matches it. And then I ended up spraying a little bit of the Paris Amour and kind of just amped it up a little bit. Not that this needs any help, and this is pretty long lasting, but you know, this is not too strong. It's not super long lasting. So it didn't overpower the Dior. It just kind of gave it its own, you know, special twist or whatever. And really, like I said, after a while I couldn't smell it. But then of course this dries down really nice and soft and powdery. So I absolutely love that. I've also recently discovered, and I'm obsessed with, the Pink Velvet Cupcake. You guys, this is so good. Okay, this reminds me of raspberry jam donut, except less foody. So if you like the way that kind of dries down, and it has kind of like the raspberry scent, let's see, sparkling raspberries, whipped pink marshmallow, and sugared praline. Yes to all those things. So raspberry jam donut, when you spray it, it literally smells like buttery donuts. You know, it's got that heavy, very foody smell when you first spray it, and then it kind of dries down to be creamy and sugary. You smell the raspberries a little bit. So this reminds me of that, just without that really strong food note. This is more perfumey. So if you like that, but it's a little too like foodie for you, this is so good. I mean, I like them both. I do have the matching lotion to this, and it's awesome. Sometimes the matching lotion or the body cream, sometimes they're not as good, but I've been very fortunate lately. I think every body cream that I've gotten to match seems to be spot on. So I love this so much. And apparently this was out last year, and they, you know, brought it out again with this packaging. I've never had it before. I've never tried it before, but it's definitely one of my favorites. And then the last thing, I'm going to mention this. This is new, but I love it. and I haven't worn it all month, but it's definitely a favorite, and I'm so glad to have it back. That's my Mon Guerlain. So good. I'm wearing that today. Oh, it's so good. And I wore it, and at the end of the day, when I first got it, the first day I got it, you know, I sprayed it all over me and wore it. And at the end of the day, I was hugging my daughter, and she was like, "You smell so good." And I love that. I love when my children tell me that I smell good. You know, I don't know. I love that. I love that they're going to remember that, you know, Mom always smelled nice, and you know, when they smell it in the future, they're going to think of me. And I don't know, I just really like that. So, loving Mon Guerlain, so glad to have that again. All right, now let's jump into some favorites. First, let me talk about something that I don't have in front of me, but that I absolutely love. It's the House of Lashes Iconic Light Lashes. I love them. I wore them all weekend at the wedding. They are amazing. They are very similar to the Ardell Wispies, except they do have the black band, and they are a little bit more dramatic. These lashes that I'm wearing today are not it. I actually got these from Marshall's. These are called Volt lashes, and they look so similar to it's Wispy Calla, but they look so similar to the Iconic, even with the band and everything, but I don't know, they're just, I don't know, maybe I need to trim them a little bit more, but they're just not sitting right. And I put them on the same as I don't know, it's just those kind of like lash band that to me looks weird, especially like when I look down. I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna notice it. It's just like a personal preference, but I don't like them. But I do love the House of Lashes Iconic Light. Love them, will invest in them. I have those, like I said, I wore them all weekend. I have one pair. I've just been re-wearing them. I do need to kind of like really clean it and just go in and like give them a good cleaning, but I have quite a bit more wear out of that pair, and I'm definitely gonna invest and get a few more of those because I really like them. I feel like the quality's good. They feel good on my eyes, and I love how they look. I feel like they make my eyes look really pretty. So, all right, next favorite. And I'm trying to talk about beauty favorites that I haven't talked on and on about because I've been using the same stuff for so long. I feel like I don't have a lot of new stuff, but I do have a few new things. So I just grabbed everything that I haven't really gone on and on about. But the first thing I'm loving, I might have shared this before, but this is the Secret Brightening Powder from Laura Mercier. I love this stuff. And I think when I talked about it before, I just shared how I put it underneath my eyes, which is true. I literally just do my concealer. Then I go in and I kind of dip in here, and then I just go all around my eyes. Well, kind of accidentally, I went in and was just going all around my eyes. I usually don't put the powder on like my eyelids, but the other day I did that. And I noticed when I went to do my eyeshadow that my eyeshadow just blended like even better than it normally does. Like it diffused my eyeshadow so flawlessly. And I know some people do that. They put like either a nude colored eyeshadow on before, and then they go in with their colors just to kind of, soften the eye before they start their makeup look. But I've never been one to really do that. Like I just put my concealer on, I kind of let my lids dry a little bit, and then I go in with my makeup, with my eyeshadow. But I have just noticed how soft and diffused my shadow has looked since I've been putting this and setting my eyelids. And I don't have oily lids, so I've really never had a reason to set them, but I will, and I have been, and this is so awesome. And I have used her regular face powder, but the Secret Brightening is the best. Like, I have never used a powder this amazing, and I feel like my under eyes are just so smooth. I cannot even tell you, like, even up close, just how smooth and airbrushed my under eyes look. It's really good. So I am really impressed and loving the Secret Brightening powder. All right, the next thing I'm loving is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer. This is in the color 2 Medium. I rediscovered this. I had given it to my daughter, And then I came this close to buying a bronzer on Sephora, and I was like, you know what? You need to just go look in your stash and find something because you have a bronzer. And I did, and I found this, and I'm loving it. So what I like about it is a kind of like a balance between medium and neutral and warm. So the medium is like a really good middle ground, and I love that. I also love putting this in my crease. It makes like the perfect, just like the perfect bronzy, but it doesn't have any sparkles, and it's just kind of like, because it's neutral, it just looks really good in your crease. Sorry, my dog is barking, and I'm hearing, I think somebody's at my door, and the ring came on. Sorry, so I was a little distracted. Okay, next thing I've been loving is, speaking of lashes, I have been loving the Duo Quick Set. So this is just a new adhesive that they had, and I thought, well, I'll try it. I usually like dark adhesive. This is clear or white, but it dries clear. And you just brush it on, and I wait about 5 seconds, and you can place it on, and it sticks. That's revolutionary, because if you've been wearing lashes, you know. I do also like the lash liner from Kiss. So it goes on like a black eyeliner, and it dries like that. So you put it on and you literally like stick your lashes on. The only thing about that, it's really hard to get off, and it leaves this line on your lids. So if you even go back in and try to like, cover your band on your eyelid or whatever, it seriously leaves, you have to like get a wipe or get your, your makeup remover and like really get in there and get that line off. So I don't always want to do that. So I'm kind of loving these, old-fashioned lash glues again, and I love that. I haven't used like the Duo Squeeze Out in years. I don't like their smell. They take forever. They're goopy. These are where it's at. All right, next thing I'm loving, I have a few lipstick things that I've been loving. First of all is the Chanel Rouge Cocoa in 434 Mademoiselle. This is the lipstick I basically wore all weekend. This is a perfect neutral, like, you can wear it with any look. Any look. If you're natural, if you're dramatic, it is so good, and it's so moisturizing. I love this so much. I can even like put this on if I need to without a mirror. I don't know, it's just one of those good lipsticks, but it's definitely got color payoff, and it's kind of like a neutral, I don't want to say it's like mauve, because it really doesn't come across really pink. It's just one of those, like, it's not too pink, it's not too brown, it's not too dark, it's just perfect. And I absolutely love this, and I have worn this a ton. So all-time favorite Chanel lipstick for sure. And then a while back, gosh, it's been almost a year, I think, YSL was running a buy one, get one free. Not just half, but free on their lipsticks. So I think I ended up getting 4 lipsticks. So these are the YSL Rouge Pure Couture, and the colors that I love the most, I mean, I like them all, really, but the 2 colors that I'm obsessed with, I don't know the names, but it's number 57, and it's this beautiful, like, pinky red kind of color. So this is the perfect color if you are kind of like freaked out about wearing red, because it really does like brighten up your face, and it's, I don't know, it kind of gives that effect that a red lipstick gives you, like really dramatic, but yet it's pink. It's like a pinky red. And these literally wear off so beautiful. So a lot of times red lipsticks wear off crazy. You've got like lines and streaks, and it's a big old mess. These wear off where you have kind of like a little bit of a tint on your lips. So if you don't have a chance to apply like right away, reapply right away, these are so nice. I really love these. And the other color I really like is number 70. And this is like a very, very, I think this is actually called Les Nues. Les Nues. This is like just a basic, perfect nude color. So pretty. So I think you can find those by the numbers, but they just don't have the name on them. Anyways, these are amazing lipsticks. I feel like YSL runs sales a lot, so be on the lookout for that. That's the perfect time to try these lipsticks. I'm not a huge high-end lipstick person. I do love MAC lipsticks. I have a good collection of those, and those are kind of like middle of the road. But I'm not somebody that's, you know, like, oh, you gotta buy high-end lipsticks. Not at all. Like, I love drugstore lipsticks, but these are good. And if you can get them on sale, they're awesome. All right, just a couple more things. Last beauty item that I'm gonna talk about is this Charlotte Tilbury, the Charlotte's Magic Cream. I've been wanting to try this magic cream for so long, and I got a free sample. I think it was like, not a free sample. It was like a perk, a 100-point perk at Sephora. So I just decided to try it. I love this. And this gets kind of like bad reviews. I went on there and like was just looking at all the reviews on Sephora and on their website actually. And people, you know, were saying that it's just like fragrance, too fragranced, and it's just shea butter and, you know, whatever. But then you do have a few people that are like, this is the one thing that actually like hydrates my skin, and my skin looks so much better since I've been using it. I love this. I love this so much. First of all, I love the smell, and I'm not somebody that likes fragrance in my skincare at all. Like, I get it. Like, that's not, you know, not necessarily the best thing. But there is something about this fragrance. There is something about this that just smells so good to me. And it just, I don't know, like it smells good and it like feels good. It goes on very, very, like it sinks in really fast. It makes my skin feel super soft. I have been absolutely loving this. I can wear this before I put my makeup on. I love it at night. I do have more drier skin, so I get that. If you have super oily skin, I can see how you wouldn't want to put this on before your makeup. But honestly, like, I think you could wear this at night, even if you had oilier skin. You just don't want to like go in and go ham with it, but a few dots here and there, beautiful. Ooh, I hear thunder. It's gonna rain. I love rainy days. All right, last thing, and I'm almost at 20 minutes. I was trying to hurry. So there are these shoes that I have been eyeballing from Steve Madden forever. So they look like this, and I know you've seen them if you're on Instagram, if you follow any fashion influencers. These little diamondy clear shoes have been all the rage. I think it was Laura Beverlin when I first saw them, and I love how they look. I love studded shoes. I have a ton of them. I just love them. They're like $85 on Steve Madden. So I've never purchased them because like I have so many shoes. I don't need another pair of sandals, and $85 for like plasticky sandals. Anyways, I was at Marshall's a couple of months ago and I spotted on the sale rack, I spotted these shoes and they were $20. The thing is, one of them was a half a size bigger than the other shoe. So somebody obviously switched them out. But it honestly wasn't enough of a size difference. I don't know if you can see, this is the bigger one. It's just a little bigger. But on my feet, you can't tell. You can't tell at all. They were $20, and when I saw that, I was like, they're mine. I love them so much. They look so pretty on. I get so many compliments. Love these, love these. And right now, like if you have a Marshall's near you, the brand is Cushionaire. I see a ton of these at my Marshall's. So if you've been eyeballing them, don't spend $85. Go to Marshall's. Then, let me just say this, I went recently to Marshall's. They had all of these clear diamondy studded sandals on sale. I spotted these. Now, these are a full size smaller than I normally wear, but just basically they're like cushiony and like they have this more flat kind of sole, so they work. They work. My feet fit in them and they work, and I'm so glad to find them because these were $10 and they're actually even more comfortable because they do have this cushion. So the reason why I bought them is because they were $10, but honestly, I have been wearing the crap out of these and I want to keep these for like dressier times. I've been wearing them to run errands. I've literally been wearing them every single day. I wore them on our trip, you know, in the car. I've worn the crap out of these and I've already like worn the label off. So I want to keep these nicer because they are a little bit nicer with like the studs around the shoe. These are a little bit more, you know, they're not as pretty, but they're very comfortable. So these will be perfect for me to slip on every single day, and I can save the ones I really like for going out, and I'm not going to wear those out. So again, these were $10 on a clearance, and thankfully, like I said, I can wear them even though they're a little bit smaller. So anyways, all right, you guys, that is the end. That's my September favorites. I'm sorry this video is so long. I like long videos though, especially when it's favorites. I love favorites videos. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you feel so compelled, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would so appreciate it. I'm almost to 500 subscribers. I can't believe it. I started really getting back into making videos about a month ago, and I think I was at like 300 subscribers. So I'm just like, I love it. And I've been meeting new people and talking to a lot of you guys. And especially with the fragrance community, you guys are the best. I'm like, I love the beauty community, and obviously I like beauty and makeup, but I love, I'm really just finding the fragrance community girls are like, I don't know, my people. I love it. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really, really hope that you guys had a wonderful September. I hope that October is good for you as well. And I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye.